In this video I'm going to show you how to remove the swing radio from a Skoda Octavia 2 facelift from 2010. But first a word from our sponsor, the Ridge and their Ridge wallet. The wallet itself features RFID blocking. This particular black Damascus version is stainless steel engraved with a laser. It comes with a money strap, which if you prefer another design you can replace with this one, which is included. We also have a backup strap in case the original one gets damaged over time. It can be replaced with this one, and you can do that by using the included screwdriver right here. And here we have the Ridge wallet with exactly the same amount of cards and money in it as my old wallet. As you can see, it literally occupies less than half of the old one, is actually thinner, and because I have a bad back, I never liked having a big wallet like this in my back pocket, but this will be going in my front pocket without absolutely any issue because it's much smaller. And now that I think about it, my wife probably would also benefit from a wallet like this because she can literally never find her cards in her purse. So this would be a great organizer for her too. And now let's get back to our video. What you need to do is remove this thing all around, and to remove it, you can find a way to pull from underneath or something, or put something metal sharp in here and pull it out. But if you are like me and work a lot on your car, get something like this, a really cheap variant, but it's extremely helpful, honestly. I never know if I use the right tool for the job, because I simply try it. If it works, it's the right tool. If it doesn't, it's not. And for the moment it actually wasn't the right tool. Let's see something a tiny bit sharper, and this is the right tool. And what I like to do, get a second one a bit higher up and pull with both of them, so I distribute the force a little bit. But it's really hard to do this with one hand. I don't want to crack anything, so yeah, let's continue. I slowly went all around this thing. I think we still have the top part that has a few clips, and it's removed, and slowly get it out of here without scratching anything, because that's the last thing that you want to do, have some weird scratch in the middle of your dashboard. To get this part out, you need to do something which is quite weird. You need to actually get its front face out, and you need to try all around. It will be easier probably to start from one of the edges, and something like this, you go all around with your hand, pull on it. Yes, I'm doing this with my left hand, so for me it's twice as complicated. Okay, get this thing out of the way, and here we are greeted with screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and basically nothing else, so those need to be undone. All of these are Torx T20 screws, but there is a problem with them. They are quite deep in there, so with something like this you will not be able to reach them. It's just not enough. You are hitting this plastic right here. If you have a specialized T20 screwdriver, which is really thin or normally thin, it doesn't have this adapter here, then you can reach them. Or something else, I have these things right here, which, as you can see, if I put them, be back in a second, if I put them one next to the other, you can see this is longer. So this is long enough to reach that screw, if I could actually manage to get it, and now it's locked in place, so I can unscrew it. just a heads up, get these screws out of those holes with a magnetized screwdriver. So at the very end I used this particular tool because it's magnetized and I don't want to drop those screws down in there. That will not be fun at all. Okay, so it requires some gentle but persuasive wiggling, and it's coming out. At this point, pull it out only as much as you need to, and you can start to see antenna wires back in there, and on this other side you will have the connector itself. So let me try to take it out and show you how to unlatch the connector. Hopefully I can. The wires are quite short. Okay, to get the wires out, it's really weird. In the lower part it actually has a latch, so you need to pinch two plastics together. You will feel them right in the middle. They are pinchable, and after you pinch them, the latch is unlocked and you can actually start to pull it like this, and it will unplug the connector, but it's really hard for me to do with one hand. So yeah, I need to pull more on this to unlatch it completely. These things, as far as I know, simply come out, I think. Might have a pin latching them from underneath. Yeah, I think they are also latched from underneath. I will show you that in a moment. I can tell you for a fact that this thing does not really come out easily. You can see down in the middle the plastic that needs to be pinched initially to unlatch this thing, and then you kind of need to pull this as much as you can back and until it releases and you can take this out. So that's annoying. And for this thing, pull on that and then push on it, and the connector is free to wiggle out. And that's about that, and I hope I'm not dropping this thing. And at this point, this is in your hands and you can do anything you want to it. And in a moment I will show you how to put it back in place. Okay, to put that thing back in place, make sure the two things that I told you to pinch at the beginning, this one with this one, are pinched, and this thing is fully unlocked. And I don't think this is fully, it should go, or yeah, maybe this is fully, yeah, probably this is fully unlocked. I was hoping it goes backwards a bit more, but not. Fully unlocked. This is ready. This you will plug in first, clip that in place, and then this. So let's get to it. Okay, hook is latched and it's locked. And now this is not going to be easy to do with one hand, probably not at all, but I'm going to attempt to do it for you. Whoa, this is sketchy. You need to rotate this plug. Do your best to align it. Come on. And then start pushing it in. And as you push it in, this thing will begin to lock until it clips, and you are fully locked at this point. So all that remains is to push this thing right back in its original position. Sorry about that, I wasn't in frame. Wiggle it around until it's okay, and then put the screws back in. Before tightening everything in place, make sure this thing is working. So give it a play. Everything is okay. All the speakers are working. I checked with this thing. Yeah, commercials. Really? With balance and fader, I pinpointed every single one of the speakers and all of them are working, so that is perfect. Let me put the screws and front of this thing in next. Screws tightened, so let's pop this thing back in place. Be gentle, don't hurry it up, and it should lock right in almost too easy. And yeah, next, for me at least, I'm going to finish what I'm doing in here, but for you it's quite simple because it will be putting the rest of the trim in. And for the cover, you simply start pushing it in place and it should clip all around, but you need to find the clips, obviously, which I'm not doing a really good job at the moment. Yep. And there's that. It's finished. This thing is working, it's back in place, everything is okay. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully it helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.